Welcome to my next video. Today we will install and use on OpenShift an application written in Spring, in particular in Boot Spring. But I will use the jar packages, so I don't need to install my project into a Tomcat or JBoss. I would like to start my jar file, which is which contains also Tomcat. So first, in this first video, I will show you how to upload my sources on OpenShift and then how to compile and start. In the next video, I will just show you how to use just the jar file which you create locally and how to upload it to OpenShift. If you are interested in this area, just go and search for my next video. Okay, so here I have a very simple Spring Boot application. Let me show what I have inside. There is only one controller. It's called main controller, which is mapped to the root directory. And this is all, and then return hello, which means we will open the hello template. So in templates, I have hello HTML file. So this file will be open when I start my application. So you will see this hello world text. This is a very small application. I would like only to show, just to show everybody understand what we do here. In the just to interpret it, you see this is in templates. This is not in static subdirectory. So this this file will be not directly shown. It will be interpreted. I will use team leaf to do it. So therefore, in my POM file, in my dependencies, you will see that I have these two Spring Boot dependency, and then I have this team leaf dependency, and I also have this Neko HTML. In fact, in this application, I don't need it, but when you want to extend this application, it will be needed. Why? Okay, when you go to my properties, you will see there's nothing. In fact, you don't need to use anything here. This is just for me. I use this team leaf mode legacy HTML5, which means I don't need to keep the proper XML structure, which is needed by team leaf. I would like to use just the typical HTML5 structure. For example, when I have an input tag, I don't need to close it. So for this, I need to set this property, but also to be able to use it, I need to have this dependency. This is all. So if you maybe clone my repository and start it, so you can first go to Maven and update the project, and then you go better to install Maven. It will install everything, and it will also generate the jar files. So in target, you will see a jar file, and this is the file where we have all things which we need to our application. So in fact, we can just start this jar file from command line, and we have our Tomcat and our application inside of it. Okay, let's start it from our Spring tool suite. I'll just run it as Spring Boot application. Okay, let's do it. It was compiled, so it takes not too much time. Okay, I started my application, so let's open my browser and go to localhost 8080, and you can see hello world. My application is working, so it's working. So let's see, now I have it. I have uploaded it to GitHub. If you want to use my application, this application from GitHub, I will put a link to this GitHub repository in the description. So this is my application. Of course, you don't see target because this is just excluded in my git ignore, so you see only sources and nothing else. Okay, I have it. I will just copy the address. I will use it on OpenShift. Let's go to OpenShift. Okay, and we will create a new project. You see, before we use Red Hat JetBoss or something like this. No more. We will not use the built-in Tomcat. We will use our own Tomcat. So we have here two choices: Red Hat OpenJDK 8 and the same name here. There is some differences. You can use both. I will use the first one. Let's see, this is Builder Java XPAAS OpenJDK. You see, this is for build and run application using Maven on OpenJDK. I will use this one. It works without problem. If you want, you can use the second one. As I will just show you only, I will not install it, I will show you something. If you want to install it, just take care about this part here. This is an application you can use when you have Git repository with several subdirectories where you have your own application. As you see, this is just for the quick start. So if you want to use it with your own, put here your GitHub repository link and just delete this part. So because you have your application in the main directory, but I will not use it. It works in both cases in the same way. I will use the first one. So start the first one and then next, and then project name, call it Spring Test. Sorry, the name is unimportant. Okay, you can add project name and so on and so on. The application name, I will just use it JDK because I just use Java, and then place here your repository. And this is all. Just click create. Oh, sorry, there is something. Okay, Spring Test. Okay, call it Spring Test 1. Maybe this is my old project, and close. And we have created our application, and this is all. Let's go now, and we will observe what happens. So we build. Now let's go and see the full log. So you see, we clone our project. See now, we download all the dependencies. You see, we build our snapshot here, our application. Of course, you can change in the project name, the name, but in this case, this is unimportant. Okay, let's wait. It takes just a second. Okay, a lot of lines, downloading. So just wait. Okay, and you see everything is done, and you see the jar, all the jar files are copied to deployments directory. Okay, this is what we do. Just wait that the project is pushed, and okay, we will wait. Okay, now everything is more or less okay. We wait. Okay, 100%. Go to overview. Of course, we need to start our pod. Let's wait a second. What I have observed, it is much more faster than using the built-in Tomcat or built-in JBoss. So first I will not click here. I will just observe what happens inside of my pod and open the logs of my pod. And you see what happened now. Okay, the environment has started our application. You see, it doesn't matter which is the name. The name here is snapshot number 4, and test 4 is, it was just the name of my application before, and this started, and this is all. Now let's go to overview and click on the link. Of course, as usual, it takes some time, and you see you have your application installed. This is all, and it works without problem. It is fast. and it works really nice. So if you are interested, I will show you in the next video how we can just use our at home created jar file. In this moment we just compile everything. If you don't want to compile, I will show you how to use directly the jar file on OpenShift. Thank you very much. This is all for today. I hope it was helpful for you.